Hello, welcome to the channel where I taste and rank different types of alcoholic beverages. Today I'll be doing a wine tasting. Specifically, I'll be trying 5 different types of red blends under $10. This tasting ranking is strictly my opinion, so there is no right or wrong answers, just where I would rank these guys based off the taste. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Currently I do 2 videos a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, but would love to do more, and you can help support that by hitting subscribe. Alright, with that said, let's get started. Alright, so these are my wines, and these are the wines that are in order from the lowest to the highest. Again, all these wines are under $10. Alright, so for the first one, it's going to be the Menage Trois red blend. So this guy is a California red wine, or red blend. So what is a red blend really quickly? Basically, red blends are just pretty much the leftovers or the grapes that are unused. So they could be a mixture of pretty much anything. It could be Cabernet, Merlot, Syrah, Pinot Noirs. Basically, these companies, they try to do the best in trying to keep it consistent. So they try to blend up together all these different grapes just to try to get the best mixture. All right, so this is Menage a Trois. This is one of the most popular red blends. This is bought this for $6.50. This is a 2020. Usually vintage for these guys aren't really important either because, again, they're consistent in what they're trying to make. All right, and so this guy is 13.5% alcohol as well. So again, Menage Trois is made in California, in Modesto, I believe. So there's the color of it. So nose on it, very light. It's a red wine. Not much going on. A little raspberry, strawberry notes. Taste-wise, it's easy drinking. Not much going on with it. There's not a lot of fruitiness to it at all. Slightly sweet. Honestly, it's just a very relaxing, easy drinking wine. Again, for being $6.50, you're paying for what you're getting. Again, there's not much. Again, not a lot going on. It's very, very easy drinking. Very simple. Has a little bit of dryness to it. A little bit of you can taste the alcohol a tad bit. It does have a little slight burn like you would get with drinking hard liquor. But honestly, just there's not a lot going on. So very simple. All right, next one. This is going to be from Australia. This is a Clancy's red blend. So this is made by the Peter Lehmann's wine family, Australia. This is a 2016 out of the Barossa region. So this guy actually tells you what grapes they're using. So this is Cabernet, 39%, Syrah, 32%, and Merlot, 29%. So this guy was $7 a bottle. Color. Nose on it. It smells actually pretty heavy. I'm quite surprised. It almost smells like a Cabernet, honestly. It doesn't have any fruitiness to it, so I don't know. We'll see it. Taste-wise as well, it's a little dry. For being a red blend, I'm quite surprised because most people, the reason why they drink red blends is because they don't want something that's dry. And surprisingly, this is pretty dry. I would have never guessed it to be this dry for being a red blend because, again, typically low-end red blends are not that dry at all. They tend to be more on the fruitier side and easier to drink. I'm quite surprised because, again, this actually tastes really good in my taste profile. But being a red blend, being an inexpensive red blend, I don't think a lot of people are going to like this. If you're looking for something more complex, then it does win out. But being that, it should be easy drinking, this is going to surprise a lot of people, and they may not like this at all. But I think it's delicious. Again, it does have a little bit of fruitiness, but most of the time, it's pretty dry. Forgot to rank the Menage a Trois, but for the Clancy, I'm going to give it a B. Personally, I just enjoyed it. Menage a Trois, I'm going to give it a C. It was mediocre in the middle. It wasn't bad, but also, wasn't the greatest. I think they could have done better, but again, it wasn't horrible. So, all right, moving on. Oh, the Clancy was also 14.5% alcohol. All right, next is the Apothic Red blend. Right here. These guys are also out of California. This is 2020. This is a 13.5% alcohol. Is that? Now this smells pretty fruity. This is definitely much more fruity than the Menage Trois. Apothic goes for $7 a bottle. Taste wise, it's pretty sweet. It's not overly sugar candy sweet, but the sweetness is there. It's prominent. You could taste it. It's that fruity sweetness you usually get with like strawberries or raspberries. The nose on it is very sweet as well, very aromatic for being sweetness for that, you know, strawberry, raspberry, cherries. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I think a lot of people would enjoy this for their first time wine drinking, just because of taste wise. The taste is very refreshing, honestly. This one I would rank it a B. Yeah. It's good. Again, a lot of red wines are typically meant for beginners as well. They typically are easier to drink. So that's why red wines are a good entry level for most people to start drinking wine. Again, they tend to be on the slightly fruitier side, so it's good. So next is Bogle. This is their Essential Red. This was $7.50 a bottle. This is 14.5% alcohol, 2019, made in California. So again, as you notice, a lot of these, other than the Clancy's, you know, it just is California. That also means that there's no specific place they're getting their grapes from. It's just all over California. Unlike the Clancy, where it says Barossa, that means that they're getting all their grapes in Barossa in Australia. This one's interesting. Has a slight fruitiness to it, but it's not overly whelming. Wow. Taste wise, it's dry as well. It's not as dry as the Clancy. The Clancy is pretty dry. This one has a little bit of a bitterness towards the end of it, so it's not really enjoyable for me. It has some fruitiness to it as well, but comparing it all together when you're drinking this, it has that fruitiness, then a little bit of bitterness, and the dryness. It wasn't too enjoyable, honestly. The aroma was very light as well. So this one, I do not like at all. It's actually not that great. It's not undrinkable. I definitely would not drink this one again. This one, I would give it a D. Yeah, it just has a slight bitterness in the taste in the end that was just not enjoyable. So, all right, moving on. Last one. This is 19 Crimes. Out of Australia, this is their red blend again. It's 2020. And also 13.5% alcohol. So this was the most expensive out of the bunch. This was $9. Color that. Really nice aroma. Very sweet. Very strawberry cherries. Smells slightly dry as well. Taste wise, it's slightly sweeter than I actually expected it to be. It has a slight sweetness to it, slight dryness to it, but overall it's not bad. It does have a little bit of citrus and a little burn to the end because from the alcohol. Again, it's not bad. I think it could be better, but then because it does have that little slight bitterness, it kind of brings everything together because of the citrus as well. Honestly, again, it wasn't bad. It was good. I enjoyed it. Personally, though, I don't think a lot of people will like it. This one, I'm going to give it a C. It was good. It wasn't bad. I think it could have been better. I felt like a lot of the fruitiness of it wasn't there. It kind of fell off. Like it was there on the nose, but not on the taste. So it just didn't complement each other. But again, it was drinkable. I did like to drink it. Again, you know, but it could have been better. So overall, this is my list. You know, the Clancy and the Apothic, they're both actually delicious, both in different ways. Clancy on the drier side, Apothic on the, you know, more fruitier side. But both of them were really good. Have you guys had these before? What do you guys think? Where would you rate these guys? Is there anything you would like me to try? Leave a comment and let me know. Also, again, don't forget to subscribe. You know, it goes a long way helping the channel. Thank you for watching, and cheers.